How's it going, everyone? My name is Pyronage, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Aftermath Ace Medical version 1.0 by Otto von Bismarck. This is a medical patch for the new Ace Medical system, and it adds a few medical items from the Fallout universe to be used with Ace. All of the items have the correct textures and models from the Fallout games, and leave some clutters when they are used by Ace Medical. The only exception to this is a Super Stimpack having the model of a regular Stimpack, but the mod author plans to change this in a future update. Without any further ado, let's talk about each medical item added by the mod and how they work in comparison to the medical items we are used to from Ace. To start off the items, we are going to talk about the only two items which have the same functionality as vanilla Ace items. Med-X has the same functionality as morphine, whereas Psycho has the same functionality as epinephrine. A quick correction is that there are two more items in the previous list. Blood works like vanilla Ace blood and will spoil over time. Radaway works like plasma and will not spoil over time. Now we are going to talk about Stimpacks. There are 3 Stimpacks in this mod pack, and what differentiates them is their level of effectiveness. Stimpacks heal injuries to body parts, like cuts and avulsions, and none of the 3 have a chance for a wound to reopen. We are going to quantify the effectiveness of a Stimpack by comparing its effectiveness to that of a regular field dressing. The field dressing has an effectiveness of 2 to 3 depending on the wound. The auto-inject Stimpack is our first Stimpack, and it's the least effective at a 4.5 effectiveness. Next we have the regular Stimpack, which actually has a 6.0 effectiveness. Lastly, we have the Super Stimpack, which is the most effective at a 10.0 effectiveness. As you can see, there is a large gap of effectiveness within these Stimpacks, but what is most important to note is that they are all significantly more effective than our field dressing. The next 2 items are for you Legion players. Since the Legion doesn't carry Stimpacks, the mod author has included duct tape and healing powder. Just like with the Stimpacks, we are going to compare these 2 items to the field dressing to see their effectiveness. This table has the effectiveness of these 2 items on various injuries. Green means that the item is more effective than the field dressing, and red means that it is worse than the field dressing. One thing to note is that while the healing powder may look better overall, one thing not included is that the healing powder has a higher reopen chance than duct tape on most injuries. The last 2 items are Slasher and Weapon Binding Ritual. The Weapon Binding Ritual is a 2-for-1 item for Legion players. It is meant to be drank, which is why it can only be applied to the head. And it has the pain reduction effects of Med-X and the heart rate effects of epinephrine. A key difference is that the time in the system is only 40 seconds and that the max dosage is only 4 drinks. Lastly, we have Slasher. Slasher is a short-acting med lasting only 60 seconds and a relatively low max dosage of only 3. It reduces pain slightly less than Med-X, but it does increase heart rate. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to try this mod out and thank the author. The link for the mod will be in the video description. I hope you all have a great day. Pyronage out.